Yo, what's going on, dudes? Alright, we got a very special video today. This is going to be a Act 6.2 Champion Boss solo with a Rank 3 Mojo. Now, I only have Mojo because I'm in the CCP, so I only have access to him for about 4 more hours now at this point. Alright, so for this fight, we are going to be using what I am officially calling the Buff Bounty Hunter Trinity. Okay? Now, it's called that for a very specific reason. Now, I'm not sure if I'm uploading this video first or my overall Mojo review first, but I'll be explaining all of that in my big Mojo review, okay, and why they're called that. However, in this fight, you're going to go ahead and see it in action. Now, all I'm going to say about this Trinity right now is that you will not see one buff on the champion boss for the entirety of the fight. So let's see what happens here. Now, you're probably not too familiar with Mojo since this is still an early preview, so I'm still going to go ahead and commentate it for you. I'll start out by parrying, and now I'm getting this prompt. It says dash backwards. So I dash backwards, and I activated my anti-life field, okay? And as you'll see, you got one buff right away, okay? So it went away really, really fast. But from here on out, you're not going to be seeing any more buffs. Now, I am running Mystic Dispersion 2 out of 5. That's all you really need with this guy when you have this many buffs to deal with. And the idea here is that I'm going to go ahead and keep him in his corner, and I'm going to keep baiting out his special 1, and I am going to keep getting power whenever he tries to get buffs. And I'm going to push him back into his corner with my special 1 or my special 2 if it's available, okay? Every time he does try to get buffs, they are going to expire immediately, and then I'm going to regenerate, and I'm going to gain power. And that's how I'm going to keep him in the corner pretty much for the entire fight. And I'm going to go ahead and just 5-hit combo, and once I get my 5th follower, in about 5 seconds, that's when my damage is going to really ramp up. So I have a prompt here. It says dash backwards. So I'm going to go ahead and dash backwards. And now I have 5 followers. Now I'm fully ramped up. So now I'm going to be placing these hater buffs on him. Every time one of those hater buffs expires, which is immediately, he's going to be taking a lot of degen. And now every time he tries to activate Primal Fury, there's going to be no buffs. And he's going to go ahead and just degen his life away, man. And I'm going to regenerate, and I'm just going to be sitting pretty. And I'm going to be, hitting him into his corner. I'm going to be completing my prompts. My prompt right now is knock down a champion, so I'm going to knock him down with my special 1. And now he's already at 50% health, only 100 hits in. This is a rank 3 Mojo. Rank 3, guys. He's now at 50%, and I am hitting him with my special 2, activating that degen. He has 12 stacks of degen. Oh my god. He just went down 10% from that special 2, guys. He is now at 35%. At this point, his medium attacks are unblockable, but honestly, dude, when I'm playing Mojo against this guy, I'm not even for 1 second worrying about his phases, because I don't have to worry about not touching him while he's unstoppable between 70 and 40, because I'm not going to get stunned, because he never once gets the unstoppable buff. So let me explain this Buff Bounty Hunter Trinity. So when Mojo has his anti-life field active, it's minus 90% minus 90% buff duration reduction, okay? Now when you add Ghost Rider and Black Widow Clairvoyant, there's a synergy that reduces buff duration by 30%. You add those two together, and that's 120%. So as you can see, the anti-life field has been active literally the entire fight. So that's 120% reduced duration for the entire fight. So you're not seeing one buff on this guy, and his biggest thing is the unstoppable, right? So now we're in this final phase where we want to, dex his specials. Now, this part is usually really easy, but I did mess up a bit right here, where I don't know what happened, but he didn't get to a special 1, and I'm at 10% health, so I can't really parry him, so I had to back off until Mystic Dispersion gave me back a bar of power. And I'm just going to try here. I got hit, but I did bring Heimdall, so I did survive, but I can't throw a special attack to get him back into the corner, or else I'll die from recoil. So what I have to do is I have to wait for him to activate Primal Fury a couple of times, intercept right there, and then after he activates it a couple times, I'm going to be regenerating my health, because you regenerate 3% of all of your mixed health, 3% of all of your missing health with Mojo. So here at this point, I am at 14% health, so I'm safe to toss off a special 3, okay? And what this is going to do is it's going to activate 5 stacks of degen on him, and it's also going to push him a little bit back into the corner, and he should be at a bar of power at this point, and now I can get back into controlling the fight better the way I want it. So here, I dash back, boom, I get my second prowess. So I was really dancing around with him there for a bit, and now I have enough health where I can safely, in my opinion, activate special attacks, since I'll be regenerating a bunch of health at this point. That should have been a power stack, man. Mojo is so big that when it looks like it should be a dex, sometimes it's not. But now I have him in the corner, so now it's pretty much controlled from here. This is about to be the 4th stack. It's at 282 hits. Now keep in mind, this hit counter is very much so inflated because of how many hits all of his special attacks have, especially the special 3. There's a lot of hits there. Here's going to be the 5th stack, and that's going to be it, man. I've soloed this guy with She-Hulk, with Dr. Doom, Stealth Spidey, with Symbiote Supreme. This was by far the easiest solo I have ever had against the champion, and this is a rank 3 Mojo. The Buff Denial Trinity is the best Trinity in the entire game. I will fight you if you disagree. Dudes, Mojo with Black Widow and Ghost Rider is one of the greatest Mystic champions in the entire game. I still think Doom is overall a better champion, but honestly, man, I may throw this guy in second in my personal Mystic tier list. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that fight. I certainly enjoyed this fight. This was my 3rd attempt on it. My first 2 attempts, I got him down to the 10%, but I had a bad intercept both times. But I can't even express to you how easy it is to get him down to 10% when you're running this Trinity. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. That's going to be it for Mojo for me. I'll see you around.